everyone, this is Jean. Welcome to Spiritual World. I hope you're well and taking good care of yourself. So today I'm here to talk to you about how to handle whenever you meet people that might express anger toward you. A lot of times, there are times we meet people and you don't know why, and they are so angry and they lash out at you. A lot of time we have to understand it is because they have a lot of emotion boiled and deeply within their body, because there's something in their life that affects them so much. It pains them so much. That's why sometimes you become the target of this anger. It's not related to you, it's related to them. So today I want to share with you one or two stories that I have witnessed recently, and I think in those times, you're faced with someone that gives you such anger. Please be patient and please be compassionate with them at all costs. I think it was around Christmas time, and because it was COVID period, and then we were all restricted to go outside. So of course, not that you're restricted to go outside, but you're confined in some way, and you were supposed to be not more than 5-6 people inside with your family member. So me and my brother, we were doing like some cleaning inside of the condo, and on our way up to the elevator we meet a man. So as we know, we're in a confined space, we always wear our mask. Now my brother has a bit of a bad habit, so he always wears it a bit like this. And then there was another man in the elevator with us. And then he was so angry at my brother. And he began to lash out at my brother. And he was so rude. And we were so sorry. Of course, my brother immediately pushed up his mask, right? Because sometimes where Asian nose, it falls off, and he didn't put it right. Now, we realized that he was living on the same floor as us, our next door neighbor. Now we go home and my brother's like, he's such a rude man, like why is he doing that to me? And then I thought, it's Christmas time. Maybe he wanted to have a big celebration with his family and he couldn't. That's why I said, well, it's Christmas time, might as well be kind to him. So I found some nougat, some nice Italian nougat, and then I actually wrote him a card even though I didn't know his name, and I went to him and I wanted to give it to him. And on my way out, he happened to step outside. And when I gave him that gift, he was in total shock. And he said, I haven't been exactly nice to you, both of you. Why are you like this? And I said, sometimes it happens, it's Christmas, everyone is closed in, is boxed in. Maybe that's why you're not very nice with us. And we understand, that's okay. And this man says, because he lost his son to COVID 6 months ago, that's why he didn't want my brother to wear his mask this way. There was so much pain in him. And when he lost that person, it's so painful. That's why when he sees my brother not wearing his mask properly, he actually cared. He cared, he wanted to make sure he was healthy and well. So from that perspective, you will understand his anger in reality is actually not rooted toward us, because he cared for us. That's why he lashed out. Now another incident that happened to me concerning another man that was angry. Keep in mind, those are COVID days, and it is still COVID days. So sometimes people could have some emotions, right? And during COVID, a lot of things happen to a lot of people. So it could be painful for people. So I had a colleague, so that day we were doing something together, and suddenly he began to lash out at me for no reason. The other colleague were saying, whoa, relax. You don't have to treat Jean this way. She just didn't understand what you said. It's okay." And he was furious. Of course, I had to carry out the final work with him. So I was a bit anxious, but I told myself I'm going to keep it quiet and we're going to do this work well together, and then everything will be all right. So I go back and I began to do some work with him. And he noticed that I was not mad at him. And then he began to unravel about the exhaustion that he's been feeling, that he has to travel 2 hours every day to get into work and 2 hours to get out of work. And then I understand the source of his pain. He was saying how tired and exhausted he was every single day because he barely has time for himself. And from that perspective, we can understand sometimes some people have some source of anger just because they need your help. And then I started to talk to him, and he unraveled a lot of things about his life. From that perspective, we can understand so many times people that are angry are not necessarily angry at you. Sometimes it's because of things that they're going through. Sometimes it's because they want to protect you and they don't know how. So sometimes it comes out a bit wrong. So whenever you see things like that, people angry at you, have a bit of compassion, have a bit of empathy, and try to understand what is the thing that's deeply rooted within them, which is the trigger of their behavior. Maybe someone is stressed out. Maybe someone is going through emotional turmoil, and their anger is actually a plead for help. So I hope this is useful for you today. May you have a lovely evening. Thank you so much. Have a great evening. Bye-bye for now.